Apple killed one of the iPhone's best features, and I'm still mad about it to this very day. Because the iPhone XS and XS Max were the last ever iPhones to have 3D touch. Between the iPhone 6s and XS generations, Apple included a pressure-sensitive layer beneath the actual display panel itself that could register how hard you were hitting the display to essentially give you an extra layer of interactivity over just tapping the display like you normally would. For example, these buttons on the home screen actually felt like buttons because you had to physically press harder on the screen to activate them. Whereas after the iPhone XS, all you had to do was just long press on these buttons instead of actually giving them any force, and it just doesn't feel the same. But despite how cool it was, the thickness of the actual pressure-sensitive layer itself meant that the battery inside the phone had to be smaller to accommodate 3D touch. And on top of that, it seemed that most people weren't actually using 3D touch to its full potential, because 9 times out of 10, people didn't even know the feature existed. So since the iPhone 11 and onwards, 3D touch was scrapped for haptic touch, which is basically the same thing, but instead of pressing into the display, you just hold down on the display.